Yeah, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebound. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Gay, down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Passes it to Capella. Capella with a screen on Conley. Back to Capella. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Goes up on the wing. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mitchell passes to Conley. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from John Collins. O'Neal a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. A 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Young against Conley. A 3. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Gay right side. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 now.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Young taking his time here. Driving in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That shot missing.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. From outside the arc. And that's collected by Gay. Utah leading by 3. Conley the pass to Gobert. Right side, Conley. For 3, Mitchell, and the Jazz, another 3.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. It's stolen by Capella. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Collins against Conley. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 7 points.
Hard to defend Trey Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Over Young. 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Out to Conley for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
And here's Gobert following the 3 from Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Utah needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Capella. Conley against Young. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Young from outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Gay passes to Gobert. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Collins with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Capella. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. He's against Young. Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Young drives in, lays it up off the glass. Young's got 9.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Gay outside. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. But Trey That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Conley against Young. Mitchell outside. Fires at the elbow. He gets that one. 12 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. The pass to Capella. It's deflected. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. It's stolen by Capella. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds. Coming under the floor for the Jazz.
The Hawks trailing.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
11 feet away. Here's Hunter. Out to Gallinari.
Able to defend on ball, give help. Whiteside pretty good.
21.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hughes in at the shooting guard. Here is Williams. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Williams. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Back to Gallinari. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Gallinari. With the tip. And it's Clarkson on the follow. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count that one.
You have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Clarkson against Wright. Clarkson with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Williams passes to Okongwu. And there's the drive. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Utah leading by 3. To the right side. Pass to Hughes. Back to Whiteside. Bogdanovich inside. Gallinari on him. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Can't get it to fall.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution, Sometimes the shot just don't go down. Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Ingles passes to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Back to Ingles. Bogdanovich left side. No good.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the middle. Okongwu dishes to Williams. 1:39 left in the third. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Hughes. Back to Clarkson. Into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Gallinari with a screen for Wright. Down low. Hunter on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Clarkson. Over Wright. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Utah timeout call. T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And the Hawks, a completely new group on the floor.
ETL Hawks dancers dance team.
Hawks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Young finds Collins. Here's Reddish. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Utah shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he can't get the first one.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
Now, here is Young. With the drive.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Young.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Takes it from 10. Stolen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Terrific move by Collins, an emerging big man who's still reaching his potential.
The Jazz shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Passes it to Gay. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. The pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. And now a 4-point Hawks lead. And here is Mitchell. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Here's Conley. Collins grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Reddish. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Jazz trail by 9. Conley with it. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Reddish. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. The Hawks again can't hit. The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Gay. Now the feed to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Young against Conley. Young inside. Conley grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. Now Young. Lob pass to Capella. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Mitchell, this is to Gobert. Conley with it and guarded by Capella. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul, and the coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
This is the time now where the officials constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that
after the review, the challenge is successful.
and then speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Young, they grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, missed it. And so the big run by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times.
sidelines. Allie, it's all.
Thanks a lot, B.A.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Takes a 13-footer. And that one hits the back iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Young. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bridges with it. Picked up by Collins. Left side, Paul. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Hits a three-pointer.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Hey, rejected by Capella. In transition, here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. It's tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Back to Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. To the wing, right side. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Young against Paul. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 5.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Paul. Clock at 6. Young misses. The Suns leading. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Paul shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to Bogdanovich. On the take. Here's Reddish. That one is off. Nice D from Bridges. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul. Ayton's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Young. And the basket is good.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And it's Paul off the drive. Out to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Rebound Atlanta. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, there's the alley. Down low. The kick out to Paul. Launches a three. Capella with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Ayton gets it to go. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing. That one's good for 2. Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here he goes. And Booker pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ayton, the open look. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Here's Young. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, B.A. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. They double team Paul. 3-pointer Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Now Bridges. Now Crowder. Collins defending. Back to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Nice move. Puts the move on. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 10-point game. To the paint. And they get it back. Gallinari finds Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Williams in the post. Pass to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. First shot won't go. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Shamet. Tries the spin move. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's a Kongwu for 3. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
A Kongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Now Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Shamet. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. And the Suns lead by 14.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
4 on the clock. Okongwu.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Shamet. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Payne drives. Hunter with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the Suns shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Pulls it from the corner. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Wright against Payne. Back to Shamet. Up top, Payne. Hounded by Wright. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The kick to Hunter. To the inside. Gallinari's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Payne finds Saric. Pass to McGee. Okongwu with the rebound. And Atlanta shooting around 41%. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Johnson with it. It's McGee, high post. McGee, a screen on Hunter. And they go to the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the basket by Shaman.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Down by 15. Outside Hunter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's McGee, high post. Okongwu on him. 6 to shoot. McGee passes to Saric. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substituting for the Suns.
Poked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Williams' shot is good.
He is putting you in a bind because Lou Williams' passing ability sets up his scoring in the pick and roll.
Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Paul against Wright. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And he commits the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
Here's Young. Shoots over Paul. Oh, deflected. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Booker. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Clock at 6. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Here's Young. Tipped. Booker with it. Picked up by Collins. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here we go, one-on-one. The kick out to Young. Here's the 3. The Suns clear it. Here's Crowder. Here's Booker. Back to Crowder. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Paul against Young. From 18 feet away. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Stolen by Aiden. And now the Suns fast break. 3-pointer, Bridges. Capella with a rebound.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Well, the Suns shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Inside. Stolen by Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Fires from the wing. And he can't bank that one in.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And both free throws good for Young.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. For 3, Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Back to Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From the wing. And he nails the jumper. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Crowder outside from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Capella screen on Paul. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Some room here for Capella. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. Guarded closely. No good from 11 feet. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Bogdanovich from long range. Crowder with a steal. The 3 from Aiden. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Buries it from 3.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Aiden in the high post. Pass to Bridges. Right side, Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Bogdanovich from long range. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Young. From deep. Another shot. And count it.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure.
resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. So here is Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Robinson passes to Tucker. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I had ever played alongside.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
It's Young on the wing. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo. Left side Lowry takes the 3. Good on the triple.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Capella. Capella with a screen on Butler. Reddish dishes to Capella. Lowry against Young. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jr.
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Adebayo kicks to Butler. There's the drive, and it's blocked by Capella.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Young against Lowry. A nice shot by Young. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And now here comes Young leading the break. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
Outside Lowry to halt the run. Atlanta with the rebound.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. Now here's Collins. Collins setting the pick for Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Collins grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Young. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Capella against Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the Hawks with possession. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Collins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. The layup off target. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
For the 3. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Adebayo against Capella. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson finds Tucker. Adebayo high post. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Now Tucker. Shot clock at 5. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Adebayo. And the shot is long. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's the Heat on the break. Adebayo's running. Butler kicks to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. To the inside. Adebayo. Bogdanovich against Butler. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And he gets it to go. Young's got 8 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. The high post shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich with it. Lowry picks him up. Passes it to Capella. It's Young on the wing. He takes it in, and he lays it straight in. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Robinson finds Adebayo. Good work defensively by Capella. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. Over in the corner, Reddish. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now the pass to Adebayo. Will it go? Over Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And it's Wright atop the key. Basket good. Wright's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Six to shoot. Takes it inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Stolen by Tucker. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. Thank you, David. And we'll be
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. Right down low. Guarded by Oladipo. And Wright throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Pass to Dedmon. Morris outside. Oladipo against Wright. Oladipo misses. The Hawks leading by 7. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Williams can't get it to go. Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Pass to Hero. The 19-foot shot rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Hunter dishes to Okongwu. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, the decision-making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick-and-roll sets.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Here's Strus. No points in the game yet for him. The 19-foot shot. Morris, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
and especially GA for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
The pass to Hero. Over Williams. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hero.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Now here's Wright. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Count that bucket. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oladipo against Wright. Here's Strus. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Wright kicks to Williams. Over Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, right? He wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
And here is Williams. Driving the lane. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry against Wright. Over Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
2 shots.
And so Wright nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Deep 2 from Robinson. Gets a very good look and converts. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Lowry. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Robinson dishes to Tucker.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Reddish. So they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 10-point lead. Tipped away. Stolen by Tucker.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Young left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Adebayo against Capella. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Adebayo. And Tucker has it in the corner. Outside Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Adebayo down low. Capella's there. And Capella sends it back. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Robinson misses. Atlanta leading by 10. Bogdanovich left side. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Young against Lowry. This one for 3. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. 1:29 left in the game. Here's Collins. And he gets it back. The Hawks working the ball around. And here's Young from the arc. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Bogdanovich against Lowry. Comes up empty down low.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Stolen by Tucker. Butler up top. Here's Adebayo. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Young looking it over. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one.
center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gay out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Here's Reddish. His shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Stolen by Young. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Young against Conley. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Collins. Here's Young. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Conley.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And he's going for the oop here. Good on the bucket. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovich into the lane. Collins outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Shot from the wing. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in over Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Gobert.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Young against Conley. And Young gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Gay. Now here's Gobert. 1:16 left in the first. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Young against Conley. Here's Reddish. Soft touch off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Young against Conley. Right side Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Young. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. There.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
On their catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Reddish misses.
Hawk foul, Cameron Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Mitchell. Stripped away. Right side Young. The ball's knocked loose. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Reddish. Tries again. And Conley grabs the miss.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Outside Mitchell. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Capella with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Bogdanovich on the wing. And there's the lob. And Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shoots over Young. The Jazz with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. A minute 31 left to play in the half. And the shot goes. Mitchell's got 9 points.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Young with it. 5 points in the game. Collins outside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Here's Young. And too long on the shot.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
To the middle. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Young attacking. And Gobert with a block.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
To the inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Gobert. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead.
13.
Thanks very much, Allie.
15.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Yes, it's good.
Competing against the clock, that one looked good from the moment it left loose hands. With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Outside, Ingles. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Here's Clarkson. And no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Right against Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Now Clarkson looking for his first basket, still in this one. Throws it up high.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Here's Azubuike. Now here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Williams. It's hauled in by Hughes. Utah trailing here. And here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Here's Azubuike. He's covered by Gallinari. Azubuike, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Hunter passes to Williams. Takes it inside. The rebound by the Jazz.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Right against Clarkson.
In the third.
Releases. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Hunter. For 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Azubuike. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Hughes. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Clarkson. He shoots it. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks leading. And here's Hunter from the arc. Outside for Gallinari. Stolen by Whiteside. The open shot by Ingles. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
Right outside. Down low. Here's Gallinari. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the left wing. Back to Ingles. There's the drive, and it's all tied up. Ingles has got 4 points in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. He's covered by Gallinari. Here's Hughes for the lead. Williams grabs the board. Out to the right wing. Gallinari for 3. That one doesn't drop. And here is Ingles. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. DeLon Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's a Kongwu in at the center. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Good D by Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Pass to Young. Stolen by Conley. Out to the wing. Driving in. Capella with a block. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. O'Neal on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert passes to Gay. Blocked again!
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. Out on his own on the break. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Mitchell's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. There's Young with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Pass to Gobert.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected. Young with it. Capella finds Young. Looking to get it going. Basket's good. And the Hawks lead by 2. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Another steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation with the drive. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Gay, the pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Collins with the jam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Mitchell up top, defended by Bogdanovich. Mitchell, good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. From deep, Conley on target from range. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Young. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Conley against Young. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. O'Neal.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. On the break. Mitchell, the pass to Gay. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. For the tie. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win.
couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Now, here is Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 5.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges shot. Good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Over Paul. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Young dishes to Capella. It's Young on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, Booker, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Bridges finds 8. Paul outside. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bogdanovich passes to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Collins. To end the cold streak, some solid defense from 8.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Young, the feed to Bogdanovich. Another shot. The kick out to Young. Sinks the 3-pointer. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Ayton. Bridges. Back to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks leading. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. Wasted no time on that one. Crowder's got 6 points.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Here's Young. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Young for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. From deep. That shot no good. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in the state where all the work they put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Here's Young, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Paul's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Suns. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. In the corner, Collins with it. Capella sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Ayton a screen on Young. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Young passes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fires for 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Paul fires from way outside. It's stolen by Capella. Paul against Young. Over Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Collins from outside. Clock at 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Booker with no one around. And again, unable to change momentum here. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right,
Suns trail by 4.
Make some noise.
Kane looking around.
2 minutes
To the paint. Here's Sharge. There's the pass to McGee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Right outside. drives to the hoop. Here's Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Now here's Johnson. Poked loose, taken away by Williams. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Sharch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, Dario Saric has a busier schedule than most NBA players because almost every offseason, guys, he spends his whole summer as one of the key players on the Croatian national team. This is a player who basically plays year-round. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Okongwu kicks to Williams. Here he goes. McGee with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Six on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up and takes it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Dish now to McGee. Up to Payne. Passes to Shamet. Down low. Here's McGee. Rebound Atlanta. Gallinari down low. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
28.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Outside Williams. He's off on that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night. Boy, it starts with a steal of Danilo Gallinari, but then you've got to get in transition and finish. They do there. Nicely done.
So for the Suns, here's Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, fans, that was your Suns.
Second half just getting started. About a minute play. The 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Gallinari attacking, and they pick up 2.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that tape.
Fans the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your Suns dancers dance team.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Paul passes to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
The D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Right outside. And he makes good on the layup.
You have to account for Jelon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
All right, look who's coming out of the corner. Come on and get loud for your son.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
All right, fans, that was your son's Dancers Dance Team.
Suns trail by 4. Paul, right side. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Reddish. Collins wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Young against Paul. Ayton kicks to Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Young outside. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by the Suns.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Young. 20 points for him. Launches a 3.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Paul left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Young looking around. Pass to Reddish. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 6 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Booker the pass to Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. For the lead, here's Ayton.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Young. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Suns trailing. For 3, Booker drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here is Young, and he drives in. He feeds it to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Young drives in, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Ball outside. Inside. Ayton finds Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
First team foul.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young with the steal. Collins against Paul, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. On its way from Young for 2.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
And an intentional foul right there.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. He kicks to Bridges. And there's the pass to Paul.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Double by Bogdanovich. Back to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Booker outside. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Collins, good.
John Collins.
Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. To the middle. They could use a bucket. Ayton kicks to Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Young. Over Paul. Booker pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the inside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Young outside. 3-pointer. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. Largely a no-show right here.
Here's Booker from the arc. No good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
Yeah, two-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Paul for three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's good for two.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And taken away by Paul. And Booker puts up a deep three. And the Suns miss again. And here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And a nice finish on the layup.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
Lowry with it. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Butler can't get it to go. Capella with it. Capella, screen on Lowry. There's Young with the 3. He buries it from 3.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Adebayo finds Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
For 3, Lowry fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Young. Yep, that one's good. Young's got 5 now.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Robinson can't hit.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Butler. Robinson finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Left side Butler. Beyond the arc. Robinson passes to Butler. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. To the inside. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. For 3, Robinson gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Lowry against Young. Denied by Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Young from long range.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Stolen by Young. Collins with it. Picked up by Tucker. Here's Reddish. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Lowry against Young. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4-3. And Kyle Lowry hits from deep. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Young, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. The baseline J. He can't hit that time.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front. They lead by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got 5 points. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Lowry against Young. Right side, Robinson puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Hawks trailing. Collins against Butler. Wing shot on the way. That one a little long. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. And the Hawks with another 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Miami grabs the miss. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Tucker. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Young against Lowry. Young inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Young's got 12 points. Miami trailing. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one. Collins Collins with a screen on Robinson. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Butler passes to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Down low. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich from long range. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Butler from outside the arc. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Here's Butler. Oh, sweet move. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
A good look from Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of... Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
The Hawks, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Back to Hero. Shot clock at 5. The three. Chang pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here's Hunter from the arc. It's rebounded by Morris. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus. To the middle. To the paint. Changes up. And it's laid in by Hero.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Hero against Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Oladipo outside. Into the lane. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Wright finds Gallinari. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Oladipo on the wing. Down low. Kicks it to Hero. Top of the key. Rebound Atlanta. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
That one falls.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Oladipo against Wright. Dedmon. Morris outside. Oladipo outside. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Top of the key jumper, no good. For the lead. Pass to Jang. Outside Hunter. Inside. Here's Strus. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Double team on Oladipo. Hero for three. Hunter with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. To the inside. It's stolen by Wright. Williams on the wing. Wide open look. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 1:07 left in the third quarter here. Jang pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Williams with it. Hero picks him up. For the lead. Can't capitalize inside. And the Heat shooting a low 29% since halftime. The kick out to Morris. Miami, no good that time either. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Left block shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here are the Heat now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
And Oladipo drops them both. The Hawks trailing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Wright attacking. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Oladipo. And for Miami, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Jang. The layup off target.
Atlanta foul. Gorgie Jang. That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Miami.
Now at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for free.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Time to get up and make some noise.
Now Wright on the floor for Atlanta. They've got DeAndre Hunter, Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Gallinari in at power forward. Wright's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. And the Heat lead by 8.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Wright with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Back to Wright. To the paint. Now Williams. Robinson with a steal. Here's Strus. This one for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Wright against Robinson. Wright with the bucket. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Lowry against Wright. Takes the 3. It's Adebayo, high post. 5 to shoot. Lowry finds Robinson. Over Williams. Robinson can't hit. And the Hawks shooting just under 40% from the field. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. For 3, Robinson. Drills it from deep.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Wright, 2 points. That one goes. Here's Lowry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
Cam Reddish has been waiting for that kind of moment.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Inside. Launches it. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Capella, the pass to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. 4 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good move.
Lowry outside. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Outside Robinson. Now Lowry. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tucker. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Collins a screen. Here's Young. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Adebayo's doubled. Pass to Robinson. The 3. Capella with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Bogdanovich down low. Robinson defending.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Capella. Now here's Young. Takes a 3. And they recover it. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young from long range. Capella. So the Heat win it. This one was a Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.